Hello everyone and welcome back. Today we're going to be playing some more mono black mid-range. I've changed just a few things around from my last video, but again, we're kind of just in that waiting simulator for when the Tarkir set actually drops. There's not really a whole lot of reason to be super inventive, but we're just going to go ahead and play, have some games. I will say, I've been a little addicted to caffeine lately. I've had too many coffees, too many like pre-workout stuff, and I cut it, so I'm a little on edge today. I cut it back. I have a headache. I'm kind of moments from crashing out the entire video, but it's okay. I'm fine. I'm working on it. It is okay. I've just had too much caffeine and I just need to cut it. And I'm kind of having the struggle for it. But with that said, what's the primary goal of this deck? If you don't know, it's to have a slasher hit them with a bloodletter. Outside of that, we're just a really, really strong mid-range deck revolving entirely around Unholy Annex, which draws us extra cards, deals damage if we have a demon in play to our opponent. And a lot of times that's bloodletter, so that gets doubled. So we deal 4 to them, gain 2 back. And then we're just like a mid-range kind of interaction pile that tries to never let our opponent have too many creatures on board that we can't just deal with or block with the slasher that has Death Touch. Or we take all their important cards away with like Duress and Deep Cavern Bat. Outside of that, we are still, again, we're waiting for the new set to drop. I saw a lot of people's comments. I appreciate it a lot. Everybody thinking like, thank you for, saying you watch me. For me, it doesn't really matter if the deck's new or not. So that's pretty awesome. And it means a ton. So with that said, we're going to go ahead and game, see how it goes. And let's dive in. Oh, can't keep that. Okay. Oh. Guess this. Is the rest good or bad? Oh, yes. The mirror. The rest doesn't bother me. So what? They duress me, land, they bat me. I mean, Unholy Annex is the clear answer. It's like not even close, right? I love the fact that I mulliganed and then I get the rest into Deep Cavern Bat. It's my favorite. What option would you like? Go ahead. Sure. Cool. Let go. Play him. They can kill themselves if they want. Then we get to cut down the Deep Cavern Bat and play our own, I guess. Sure. Buddy. That says your opponent's creature's not your own. So you're going to use the second removal spell on it? Awesome. Fantastic. Great. I will take that. That's fine with me. Thankfully, you use that nowhere to run. I'm going to play my slasher. It's just like, all right, man. Sure. Another land. Okay. Combat. Attack. Makes sense. So sacrifice a land or give up half your life total. You decide. Deep Cavern Bat. Let's take a look. Land. I'll play mine though. Liliana's an obvious like kind of card we have to work around. Sweet. I'm in. Would you like to reset my slasher? Enough. Oh no, I'm in danger, they say. Huh. I'd like to remove this. We're having a really fun mirror matchup. I'm having a great time. What about you, team? Please tell me you have another nowhere to run in hand. What's a cut down? Sacrifice a non-token creature. Yeah, I'll choose that one. Considering in 2 turns I have lethal if they only draw lands. Oh, what a draw. We're off this. Aw, dude. We've never gamed any harder than this. Slasher won't even kill. It'll be the fact that I play a second Bloodletter. Speed Demon there would be sick, but we're going to play a second Bloodletter. 1 Bloodletter contact is going to do 2, 4, 8. Like they're going to take 8 off this Bloodletter hitting them. I don't know if they realize that. But, yeah, 4, and then you'll take 8 more. I mean, to be fair, they do have to kill the Slasher there. Like, you just have to. But at the same time, we end up coming away with a game that I honestly did not think we were going to win. But we do, and we move on. Oh, we're in for a long one. We're against Always Has It, and they're on mono red probably. Show it to me. Ooh. Ooh, what? Yo, our opponent's having a good time. Here. Tiny Bones? What a wild ride. I'll cut down this. I have too much removal that even the next thing they play, like, I'll realistically be able to remove it. And this matchup might matter based on how much damage we've taken setting up our Unholy Annex or something. There's a duress and we do have a cut down. So I'm going to go ahead and fire this off. There's some cards that are just hard to answer, and Liliana is one of them, unfortunately. This is actually perfect. Cut down here. Do we take the Mosswood damage, or do we just... I think the only reason I'm not willing to take the chance here and just anoint this is the fact that for my Annex, which thankfully we still have our anoint in hand, because obviously there's another target that we really need to hit. We really needed to hit a land, and thankfully we did that. I will exile this, and then we'll go for the throw that later. Would obviously be a more threatening creature, but because I was missing a land, I'd much rather take 5 damage and then prioritize getting to my land. I'm not going to take any more damage. They can cycle this and replay it, and then we can play our Desecration Demon. Still didn't trigger this because this will take 4 mana to do. Cut down will be available, so I don't want to play Slasher and just give them that value, right? Stop playing your Death Toucher, dude. Please. Now they can start casting. Well, it's only permanent, right? Just combat damage play, you may cast target non-land permanent from their graveyard. So do I just make it 6/6 then? They can always tap this, but they would sack a creature at that point. I think I'm making this 6/6, I believe. Also a little bit more mana efficient. So like now if I draw like a 2 mana removal spell, I can play this and remove something. Worth. I mean, I don't even have a permanent in there, right? Yeah, that's not worth. Block the 3/2. Sure, they get to draw a card, but I'm drawing a card for free. They have to spend 4 mana to do this whole cycle, right? And it cost them a life. We're a Bloodletter off the top from hitting them for 12 lethal, which is quite crazy to think about. Does mean I am going to go for the Desecration Demon here. Let's sacrifice a creature. Tap this. I'm going to hit them. Down to 9. Down to 7. There's a Go for the Throat, which is a very awesome draw. Because you never know. This could die here. Then they could try to Tiny Bones do something about it. But we always have that Go for the Throw locked and ready to go. And we win pretty much thanks to Unholy Annex in the last 2 games. Like, this card's just so busted. I love it so much. But we'll move on. Well, if it says anything, we're a land draw away. Or 2. We get a couple land draws if we hit one. We have kind of the hand that we thought we were going to lose to earlier, where it's just like the rest you, Deep Cavern Bat you, have fun playing from behind kind of thing. Sure. Sure. Hello. Hey, man. 10. Give you 10. Alright, well, do I play Deep Cavern Bat? Probably not. I probably just have to, like, pop their creature, right? I mean, I guess it, like, doesn't matter. They're going to sacrifice Swift Spear anyway. So, we'll just make them sack it now. Not that, like, concerned about it. The only problem is, like, they do have Burst Lightning. They do have Burst Lightning. Do this. Let's take one, force them to maybe use it. Maybe they'll hold it. Who knows? Then we'll cut down this. We don't want to wait until Prowess happens because then our cut down's like null and void. Now we're waiting, kinda. We're essentially using our Deep Cavern Bat to gain 2 life. Yeah, it didn't hit upstairs. Now it's just to get this back. There's a Higher Claw, sure. Go for the throat's nice. But I think if there's ever a time for us to take the chance on drawing some lands and get value, I think it's now, right? Where I get to now play a land, play a Bloodletter, they play another land. They can bring this up if they don't activate the Higher Claw, which it looks like they're going to. They're going to hit me for 3 plus 1 counter to it. Yeah. Oh, Liliana's really good too. Liliana's like really, really good. I could just play Lily and minus, take 2 damage, but they can always give a creature haste, right? So I'm going to play a Bloodletter, just gain 2 life back. I'll let this hit and do whatever this turn, and then I'll get to play a land, play Go for the Throat, and Liliana, and should be fine. I mean, what? Ooh. I said, what, like, 2 cards am I scared of? You're going to Burst Lightning this for 5? That makes sense. I could then make a 6/6. I do think a little bit of my plan here is just play Liliana minus and then go for the throat, whatever threat they play after, and then make the 6/6. This just seems good.
Happy to help. Off you go.
All creature types. That doesn't. Well, I mean, we found an answer anyway, but Anoint is really good in this matchup. Go for the throat. Oh, flooding away. Thank you, Mr. Monored. Love a good flood. We're close to dying, though. Burst Lightning being kicked again would put us close, but we obviously saw 3 already. Ooh, nice. Yeah, that does cause some problems. Let's go for this. I think they were deciding between doing this and like attacking Lily and stuff. But, oh, I should have waited. That's a punt by me. Did they go face for that much? Yeah, that makes sense to me. A pretty awful draw, but nevertheless, we obviously get to use it here. And if you don't know what's about to happen, we're going to lose our demon. Yeah, I punted that. That's crazy.
We all have things we
I was just trying to be efficient about it. But now they can bring up the land, and because it's all creature types, it counts as a mouse, so they can give it double strike. I think they can even pump it, right? They're just short on that. Unless this is a land and then I just get slammed, which is wild. It's a tough day. It's a tough day to do what I just did. We'd have so much more life here. That is brutal as all brutal get. Alright. Pretty sweet. Fantastic draw. I mean, we needed that draw. I think I'm going to play this Anoint and then plus. After my mistake, I just Anoint plus. It was a Screaming Nemesis. Yeah, that makes sense to me. And a cut down is so good here too. Oh, okay, maybe not that good. Would you like to sacrifice? I won't block. You're going face. Sure. I think going face is a little bit of a mistake when Liliana's right here to minus. I think you just have to take the turn off.
Haven't you ever heard of
Not
personal
like
space?
sold it. That's the best play. But now we'll play Deep Cavern Bat. And I'm obviously going to attack with my 6/6. I don't like that the trigger still goes on the stack considering they have nothing, but sure. Then we have a cut down, held up, bloodletter, draw, which is obviously nice, but barring our mistake, I think we're fine. Yeah, I mean, we should technically be 4 life higher and not have like any problems. But I also think if they would have killed Liliana there, we would actually had a lot more problems, but that's okay. It's okay. Draw the land. I believe in us. This is definitely not like an actual keepable hand. Like in a best of 3 tournament, I'm throwing this back. You know what I'm saying? Hello. Life gain? I think not. I think not. Ooh. Good card. Good card. Need the land. Do we get punished? Oh, don't look at this hand. Not good. I mean it. A little bit greedy. A little is an understatement. Oh! Oh! Never punished. This is what mono red players feel all the time, right? Oh, not another deep cavern bet. Take it back. Don't take my other slasher. I think them taking slasher though kind of implies they don't have a lot of removal. I'd be wrong on that, but no, it's okay. Shut up, team. You guys know nothing. You know nothing about luck sacking. Leave me alone. That's just the thing about best of 1 though, man. Sometimes you just take the risk because it's just such a way better payoff. And our hand is paying off way better because we took that risk, right? There's a duress. There could be a raise to pass or something in their hand, but I feel like they might have attacked. So let's take a look just to see. Oh, 2 lands. Can't wait for them to draw an Amalia off the top. We'll play land. Should I go for a second annex and just like really start drawing cards to try to beat this? I think we'll have to. I'll hold. They can't really afford to attack me. And also, Bloodletter is doing 4 damage per one of these Unholy Annex triggers. Gorehound is not good. That is not a good draw. They can't even triple block this, so they have to block it with this. Right? So we can just play this demon, I guess. That leaves us 2 mana for whatever we draw. I don't think they'll ever sack anything here. I mean, it could, but it just makes my creature larger. I don't have haste. If it did, I would understand. This is threatening lethal, so I'm going to attack. Okay. Aim. Maybe they knew and they were just like, I don't care anymore. Got it. We're going to go with that plan. Not a paid actor, by the way. I mean, and super expensive, but if we draw just lands, we're good, so we'll keep. We'll see what's up. Okay, it's artifacts. A deck that I literally cannot beat. Or it's not. What? What are we on? Like, what? Am I insane? What is this about? Sure, I guess. Did you draw another riddle? No? Like, we can't really use the Lily unless they go, like, empty-handed. We can't let them do... What is this in here for? The lands? Really? That's what we have that for? This one? All the pauses are going to be because of their lands, by the way, if you're curious. This could get Sunfalled, but in that's like whatever. Sure. They're going to just go cast Omniscience, maybe. Depending how this goes. They don't Sunfall my Bloodletter, I'd be surprised. Yeah, I would say there's not really a way that you can save the mana to not do that. You can incubate later as well. Now I just have to know if they're like trying to reanimate these Omniscience or not, you know? Like that's the hard part of what's happening right now. I'm gonna play the Speed Demon, I guess. Oh wait, I need to go into my settings and play. No, auto order triggered abilities. I want this to happen after. Because we want this to deal damage, and then this will go to 2, and then we'll draw 2 off the demon. Yep. Alright, cool. The Deep Cavern Bat's going to be really good with like a Liliana. We'll discard a land. Because obviously we have a lot of those that can't really play more than one a turn. Stock up, pretty good. Sure, you have a blue. I mean, they still have 3 mana, but like whatever at this point. Now I have 4, sure. Don't you get rid of that? It did nothing wrong. You can just like cast an Omniscience, by the way. Like a turn here. I want to play around Rides Up or whatever that card's called, so I'm going to cast my Deep Cavern Bat first and look. Rides in. Oh. Okay. Not playing Liliana. That's what, 6, 7 mana? Don't really have a way to discard it now, I guess. Guess I'd take... Enact a crime? Maximize the damage this turn, I guess. Try to maximize the damage this turn. And we really have to go for a cut down draw, which definitely is not going to get there. I don't think they... No, they have enough to make another treasure. So they have what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Land draw 9. They'll be short. Pretty cool. Now it doesn't matter. Our engine just started because this made contact. So the trigger, the order or whatever we do doesn't actually matter. But activate that thing or not, big dog. What now? Think about drawing a card? Oh, okay. This order doesn't matter. We've already got our speed up this turn, so we're going to draw only 3 regardless of what they do. It'll be these ones. Although it could just be Liliana. Reenacting crime's crazy. Our opponent's like, I don't have it consistently enough. Okay. Hope they have literally nothing. I win. I was saying, you gotta win. Good game. I was saying you gotta win. But all right, we're done. I can't anymore. I'll know if it's like me cutting off the caffeine pretty heavily today. I've been trying to cut back. Probably a little too addicted to it, as probably most of us are. But I'm moments from crashing out. I have to be done. Not that it's going to matter too much, I think, in a couple of days, but this is actively what our mono blacklist looks like. Did really well today. I end up losing two matchups that I kind of cut because they were the epitome of like, if you're playing this deck, you literally can't beat them. Arguably we couldn't beat the last matchup, but they never had a way to discard their Omniscience because they were playing cards that have just like not really proven to work well. Like, why reenact a crime in a deck that's kind of already solved? But I understand if like rares and wild cards is a problem. With that said, I mean, this deck just is super consistent. I think it's really good at climbing, especially if you want something to climb the last couple days. If you already have it, I think I think Unholy Annex is really strong, and I think Duress with Deep Cavern Bat's really strong into like a 3-drop that helps win the game until like a 4-drop later. I like this card. I don't know if it's like a requirement to play. I definitely wouldn't probably waste a rare wild card on it, especially with the new set dropping. Just like add another Lily or something, or just play the other one that we've been playing forever. I just refuse to play it apparently today. But with that said, I hope you all enjoyed regardless, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.